Yeah.
Ready.
Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Orsak narrative universe. My name is Joshua Orsak, and we are continuing the game known as Out West and Underdark. And we are currently undertaking a big cattle drive, except our cattle are Tyrannosaurus Rex, because one of our players is a rancher of dinosaurs, and her father she specialized in baryonyx, which is also her name, and her father specialized in tyrannosaurs, as we're doing this for her father. And we're going to get back to where we left off last time. Before we do that, we're going to let everybody introduce their characters, let her introduce their socials, and what they do in the narrative universe, Discord, and community. And we will start with the official spokesperson of the narrative universe, DnDHart.
Well, hello. I am DnDHart, as he said, though my friends call me Red. I am DnDHart on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. And as he said, I am the spokesperson of the ONU, and I am playing a character named Baryonyx.
And she is a rancher of baryonyx.
And I'm a rancher of baryonyx.
Okay. And we'll take it over to Lara.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm having like internet problems. I'm Lara. Hi. I am They Call Her Lara on TikTok, and that's about it. You can find me on the Discord, and I'm the creative manager.
Okay. We'll go to Sean.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm playing Lil T, or Lil Thulu. And you can catch me in the Discord. Otherwise, I do not have any socials yet, but eventually I will. And I'll see you then.
He is our community manager.
Sure am. Hit it, Garret.
And Garret.
Hi, I am Garret. I am a player in you. I am playing Goldrick, the Minecraft mage. Man, my brain just totally farted there. I don't have any socials, and you can find me in the Discord.
Nice.
That happened to me too. I was like, I don't remember my own name.
Classic.
Happens sometimes. We are so y'all wake up in this town that y'all have saved, getting ready to head on as you continue your cattle drive. As we begin the day and prepare to travel on, I'm going to do a collective. Anybody want to do anything in town before we hit the cave? You're in this giant like cave road that travels through the Underdark as you drive your cattle to the Illithid Empire, where they will feast upon Tyrannosaur brains at some point in the future. There is a long and dangerous road in a long and dangerous cave, which breaks off into other caves and other villages along the way. Before y'all begin that, is there anything anybody would like to do here in town? Going once? Going twice?
Is it fair to assume that they don't have very good shops here? I would assume so, like that it wouldn't
No.
be outstanding in comparison to where we came from.
They
Anyway.
do not have great shops, but you know. They have something.
I'm just sure. Actually, you know what? Do they have just work? Can I just charge up my batteries here, my psionic batteries?
No,
Do they have anything of that nature?
no,
Can I use the corpses, the illithid corpses? Do they have residual psi energy when they die
no. You
that
will
I
not
can
be able to
siphon?
charge. That's a good question, but the answer is no. You cannot charge your side battery that way.
Okay, in which case I am good to go.
Okay. So y'all, we are now out of the cave, driving the Tyrannosaurs. We're gonna put ourselves back relatively in the position we were before. It means the little T you're taking up the back, if I remember correctly. And what do you want to do as we travel along this long and lonesome road?
I guess I should ask first. Probably should ask this earlier. But we're delivering the T-Rex to the Illithid Empire.
Yes.
That's right. So we are working for the bad guys. How does
Down here in this place, that it does
it's not really an option.
it doesn't work that there's no clear bad and good guys in the Underdark. It's not your town.
Maybe not for most people, but for little T, don't he and Illithids, like if they see each other, it's like death on sight kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a dangerous
So
it's a dangerous situation for you. It's a
So
dangerous.
for
situation.
me, it is working for the bad guys, if not in some regard anyway.
Working for the Predator.
Working for the Predator. Got it. Okay. Even worse. Good. Not a lot I can do about it, but I just wanted to make sure I understood where that was going.
Yes, that is the situation. However, y'all are on official business, doing something you're supposed to do. It would be more than a faux pas for them to attack you as long as you don't initiate. And they get the supplies of these creatures that they enjoy consuming from Baryonyx's father. So there would be, of course, a cost to attacking you as you deliver what they had ordered.
Sure. I was just making sure that I was.
Sure.
I'd forgotten purely from a backstory point, if nothing else, that was the case. So I just wanted to make sure I was understanding that right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I wanted to give you a 360 on the
Oh,
situation.
I appreciate it. 100%. So can I study detect evil and good then or practice it just while I'm traveling? That's all
Absolutely.
I'll do.
Roll your wisdom 5 times.
I crit once, made the rest.
Okay. DnDHart, Red, is there anything that you would like to do as y'all travel along?
Not in particular. Just take care of the weird unicorn T-Rex.
Okay. It is being extraordinarily cute, as it is wont to do, and
Learn why it looks like that, what it could do.
yeah, maybe roll your wisdom 5 times and your intelligence 5 times.
Let's just grab all the things. Desk game, I swear. Okay. So, wisdom 16, 17, 14, 11, 18.
Okay. We just got moved around on the overlay. I'm going to pause for a second. Sorry, everybody. Okay, everybody, we're back. So you learn that your Tyranna unicorn, the Tyrannosaurus unicorn, can open a portal, not only big enough for it to travel through, to Dino Faerun.
Yeah.
So you actually you see a portal open and you can just barely stick your look through, and you can see the Triceratops pixies, the giant winged eagle-winged Diplodocus, and things like that. It's a wondrous land of dino fairies.
That's lovely.
Which is a big thing in the ONU. I love Dino Faerun. I love Dino Fairies. It's one of my favorite things. Lara, what would you like to do as y'all travel along?
I'm gonna try to spellcraft something. Now with our mounts, what can we do with them? Just ride them? Are they like familiars?
I mean, right now you can just ride them, but you can of course practice with them. You could. At what level are you?
7.
Then you can get the skill create familiar, and you could turn yours into a familiar if you wanted to do that. You'd certainly have the option. It would give you a
Yeah,
lot of hit
let's do
points to
that.
pull from.
Let's work on that.
Okay. Roll your wisdom as if it 3 lower, intelligence as if it was 3 lower, and charisma as if it were 1 lower.
Okay. Wisdom, 3 lower passes, intelligence, 3 lower is a crit, and what was the last one? Charisma?
Charisma as if it were 1 lower.
Charisma 1 lower is a pass.
Okay. Fantastic. Why, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name? Did we talk about names last time? I can't remember. We probably couldn't talk.
I wasn't talking to you last time, but apparently you are able to talk, which shocks the shit out of me. I just figured you for a dumb beast.
No, I ain't no dumb beast, but sometimes I look it. Depends on how early it is in the day.
Well,
So,
like I
what's
said,
it like being Triceratops?
I mean, I guess you could say that it's a pretty good life. I mean, there's not a lot around me that fucks with me. I get to eat whatever I want. And
Nice.
as I am a mounted dinosaur, I'm not going to get eaten like these poor sons of bitches. So, all in all, I'd say life is pretty damn good.
Good. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm happy to hear your voice. You sound a lot less stupid now.
Great.
It's also nice to be the person that's riding on your back, to know that they have a brain or two. I thought everything was off on me, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Me.
So I'll make it a deal. I'm gonna try and protect you. And you do the same for me, okay? We're gonna look out for each other, and everything's gonna be all right.
You can't imagine how absolutely reassuring that is to hear you say. There's something, I don't know, like magical when you tell me everything's gonna be all right. It's like some strange preternatural connection's been created, like some deep spiritual interconnection has been established. Did you do this to me?
Actually, don't feel any different. So maybe it's just you.
1 second, y'all. Gotta pause for just a second, y'all. We're back. Sorry about that. Now, Goldrick, what do you want to do as y'all travel along?
Look out for gold, of course, gold.
Okay.
You have a proof spot.
Roll your wisdom and intelligence.
So I made my wisdom. I made my intelligence.
You find just a little bit, just a tiny bit of depleted value gold in the gravel underneath. But the interesting part is that with your vast mining knowledge, that this little bit must point to a vein, and lo and behold, there is a cave that way that no doubt leads to a much richer and fuller deposit of depleted value gold.
Guys, I think I did it. I think it finally happened.
Wait, would you
Found
look at
gold.
that? Hot diggity dog, that looks like a find.
God.
you mind if we maybe stop for a minute
What?
and give me a little bit?
I think it would be cruel if we didn't.
All right.
Okay, so
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
you're gonna head down this the cave.
I stay. I might not go too far down. I might stick around with the dinos.
With the dinosaurs? Makes sense.
Yeah. I kind of hover around the entrance, though, just to, in case something goes wrong, I can hear the echo of help.
Makes perfect sense. Okay. Y'all head down the end of this side cave. Claire, is there anybody not going with Goldrick besides Baryonyx?
I'm going.
I'm also going.
Okay. The then the area opens up to this vast forest. It has a crystal atop this cave, similar to the one that lights your town, except much brighter. It provides full-on sunlight, and you see a beautiful forest, and you see a large river, huge river, and there are people all along and in the river mining. You can see, even from the distance, as you sit atop, because where you're at is raised up, and you're looking down over a valley. It is as if you have found an exit from the Underdark. So bright, so alive, so vibrant is this area. And the beauty of all of this strikes you. However, even as you see the gold, so much depleted value gold, and other metals as well, metals that are purple, pink, maroon, you can see them glimmering in these people's arms, tons of them, a treasure the likes of which those who run the banks of sigil would give their right hand to even glimpse. Not just in terms of its raw monetary value, which is vast, but all of these are meta metals. Anybody who's been in the ONU long enough knows that the great meta powers, ranching, value, meme, love, fear, friendship, and the rest, manifest as different types of metals. And you're seeing all of these. But the people hauling them do not look wealthy at all. They look poor. They look badly dressed. They look, some of them, emaciated. In the distance, you can see a small town, not too dissimilar from the one that you just left. Broken down, made of wood that looks like it has been thrown together by people who aren't that skilled at crafting. You see this sight, and how do you respond? We'll start with you. We'll start with you, Lara, because I have to go back to DnDHart. I would start with DnDHart and go around, but it's your turn.
Oh no, I feel like we stumbled upon something awful here. You guys don't look too happy. Feel like if you're mining all day, you might have, enough money to feed yourself, so you can keep your energy up. This is just really not a good look. Huh. So she's gonna sneak. She's gonna go sneaking around, see if she can find I suppose there's a head mining office. Kind of peek in there.
Okay, so you're going to head to any place that looks like it is a place of authority.
Right.
Y'all first have to go down this cliff, through this forest, and over there. So that's a bit of a journey. First question then is, how do you get down? Does the three of y'all have any idea of how to get down?
I can fly, so that helps.
I have improved spelunking.
Oh wow! Look at you, nice.
Yeah, that doesn't get you down off.
Um,
That doesn't get you down off a cliff, but
Man.
that's good. Good for you.
Does it not? Isn't it just cave? Oh, what is it? It's
I
cave
mean,
diving.
it's
Okay,
cave
got
diving,
it.
but it doesn't let you jump
Right.
off a cliff.
Right. It lets you survive the fall.
I really thought you had that one.
Yeah.
I have improved superior athletics. Could I use
Yeah.
that to climb down?
Sure, absolutely.
Right.
What if when he dives off the cliff, he dives into a cave?
I mean,
A
then
cave of
everything
gold?
would work out great. That's called the fate roll. We can find out. We want to roll them dice. Anytime. Everybody knows I'm down to roll a fate roll at any time, anywhere, anyhow.
Last time I'd own you in live, that did not work out well for me.
No, it did not. Are you talking about on the Monday game?
Yeah.
What a game though.
Yeah.
Sean, do you have an idea of how to get them all down? You could just telekinesis.
I mean, yeah, I have fly and telekinesis, so I think I can. If anyone needs help, I can just do that.
I
14.
need some help, little T.
14. Well, oh no, because you got to get the dinosaurs down. Never mind. Unless y'all are gonna
Oh, we
leave
have to
the
bring
dinosaurs.
down our our
Yeah, you
mounts,
got to
huh?
bring it down. So you're talking about like 120
Before
what
we
level?
leave
go
them out.
down,
Huh?
No, we probably don't need them if we're trying to sneak around.
You gonna leave them out? You gonna leave me behind? We just started talking, and now you're gonna leave me behind?
Well, it's a very important job, you see. You gotta stay here and look out for the other dinosaurs, and then you gotta be the go-between in case something happens, so you can tell Baryonyx that we need to help. I'm trusting
Yeah.
you to do this, okay?
You know, that's stupid.
I wasn't sure because, like you said, we just met.
it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, we did just meet. I just because. Never mind. Fine. I see how this goes. I see where we're at. I
Thanks,
understand
buddy.
exactly what kind of relationship this is.
Uh-huh.
I've been here before. So you're gonna teleport. You're gonna telekinesis them down
But
without
yeah, I mean, how far does it drop?
80 foot.
Oh shit. Okay.
It wasn't clear when I said you're under a vast valley.
No, that's a big drop. It's fair.
Mhm.
It's a fair sized drop.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel it. 14.
If I
So
put a globe, would
14
globe be less expensive if we were to drop down and then just
Mhm.
have it like kind of like bounce?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like put us into like a bubble.
Are you gonna try to put the dinosaurs in there too?
That's what I'm thinking. That I might be able to with less and have it act bubble-like as opposed to like firm.
You can do it for 30.
I feel like getting all of us for 30 is not bad.
No, I think I'll let you take everybody down for 30, including the dinos.
You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that, like, us and the dinos for 30 is really good.
I think that's the best thing we're gonna get. So yeah, I'll do that.
A translucent bubble appears around all of you and floats you down to the valley below. And because this is every GM's favorite situation, and we have a split party, DnDHart, Baryonyx, back at the group at the Tyrannosauruses. What would you like to do?
How's everybody feeling? Y'all feeling any peckish or?
We real well fed back. We didn't get to eat the people, which we felt was a bit of a. But we were definitely well fed.
I mean,
back there.
Okay.
And an earthquake hits. Everything starts to rumble back here. And you see a cave-in begins. You rolled a 1 on fate. So you're watching giant boulders start to fall on either side, and they're like coming towards you in a classic pincer move, as if there was some like cosmic being standing over the entirety of this situation. Like somebody was telling a story and just decided, like fuck these people right here. Like if somebody's trying to like do something like this, but that's not what's happening. It's just a natural occurrence. So as the rocks fall and the ground shakes, what do you want to do, Baryonyx? For the record, you rolled a 1.
Rocks are starting to fall. Just
Oh, yeah.
can I do absolutely anything with like rockcraft?
Chance. It's not a good one. If you want to take, if that's your move and that's what you want, because you could get them into the side cave where they are.
Okay, question. Can I use grow prehistoric plants, but have it try and be like these like vine things that grow up along to kind of catch the rocks, kind of like a net of like vines?
Sure. Because the fate roll was so low, you can try to do that. It's just that the odds aren't in your favor. In other words, you have to drop a ton of mana. You're gonna have to make some solid rolls, and the fate roll is gonna have to be your way. And even if it does, there's a wide range of ways in which you're fucked that are more or less, and then a small portion at the end in which you're gonna be completely okay. So there's super fucked, there's just super fucked, and then there's fucked, and then kind of fucked, and then you're not really fucked, and then hey, things are pretty good.
I also have
But
shape
there's
environment.
a lot of these. Sure.
What about
I
that
mean,
one?
hey man, it
Is that
makes
better
it
or
more.
worse?
I think you're between those two. I think shape environment's a better choice.
Let's do that then.
But the fate roll on the skill is gonna have to like basically balance out a one. But let's give it a shot. Is it a spell or a skill? I don't remember.
It is skill.
Okay. So sometimes with skills you have to drop mana, and this would be a time when you have to do that. So how much mana do you want to drop? And your character wouldn't know exactly how much, so you don't know exactly how much. But I'll tell you this much: got to be a lot.
Okay, so I have 6 to 3 mana. What if we go with 50?
We'll see what happens. I know where the odds are on that.
Let's
Now,
let's just dump a lot.
roll your wisdom, your intelligence. Yeah, we'll do wisdom intelligence. Yeah, I can do it. And then we'll just roll the fate.
Roll both. Okay, well, I
Roll your wisdom and intelligence.
pick which dice I want to use. Oh, well, that one's a crit.
That you needed
Yeah.
that.
And the other one's a 12.
So, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I rolled the
Okay.
fate early, as Sean will tell you I'm want to do because I'm I'm kind of a sadist when it comes to that stuff because I always like to see what's coming. And first you rolled a 32, which is still in the super fucked level, but then you crit, which makes me re-roll the fate. So the crit folder, and then you rolled an 88. So what happens is you lift up the walls, the rocks are on the other side of the walls, and you are safe. So you went from super fucked to okay.
Hey.
That's how.
All
That's good.
right.
I
That's
think-
good.
That's a win.
I think to give you an idea, I think the plants you'd have had to break a 90 to be okay. But I think
Okay.
shape environment was a better choice. So good skill choice, right amount of mana. You needed at least 50. If you'd have done anything less than 50, I wouldn't give you much chance of moving at all. Rolls are good, and then the fate roll ended up going your way. So that gives you an idea of how the mechanics work in the system. That like literally because you crit, you gave yourself that second shot, and it worked out well.
All right.
Now, the rest of y'all are on the valley floor, walking through a thick forest. As you travel along, Goldrick, what do you want to do? What do you want to do as you travel along on your way to what looks like the central authority of the miners? The biggest tent is where you're going.
I'm gonna use detect trap and kind of make sure there's not like nothing extra dangerous going on here.
Mhm.
2 over. I didn't make it.
Didn't make it, huh? Too
Nope.
bad. Little T, what are you gonna do as y'all travel along on this underground area?
Do any of the miners seem to have like? Do I have to actively like penetrate someone's mind to like even know if they're like psionists, or can I tell just by like?
Oh no, you better tell. None of them are psionicists.
So, and none of them appear to have any sort of like mental bolstering or anything that I can tell, or anything where like do any of them
No.
appear to have anything suspicious? We'll put it that way.
No, and I mean, it doesn't take much for you to
Yeah.
know what's going on in their head and what's going on. I mean, like you can get an analysis, but you're still too far away to get that. You would need to be
Okay.
closer. So at this distance, you can know enough to know that there's no psionicists around here.
Okay. And do they appear? Is there any like would I be able to tell if there's residual effect? Have they been around illithids at all, or have they been manipulated by illithids at all?
You see no sign. You feel no sign of illithids in the area for
Presence or
sure.
anything? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Lennox Hill. I see that what's a solution came. It was okay for you to keep me as a beast of burden. It's nice to know that I'm still getting used when it suits you.
Are you gonna be upset the whole time we're down here? Because we gotta figure out
I
this
was
problem
good.
with the guys
Everything
and the
was good.
mine.
Everything was good, and
Yeah,
then I
you
got I
did?
got I
Okay.
got nearly abandoned, and now I feel. I'll be
Uh-huh.
honest with you. I feel like an apology is. I don't.
Oh,
Is in order.
okay. I'm sorry. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. I'm good now. We're good.
Okay, great. I'm glad we talked.
What do you want to do as you travel along?
She's gonna find that the House of Authority, whoever's in charge.
Okay. But right now y'all are traveling through the forest. So what do you want to do as you travel through this forest?
Okay. Then I would like to learn how to forage.
Okay. Roll your wisdom and your intelligence. Oh, you're trying to want to learn how to forest. Okay, so roll your wisdom as if it were 5 lower, and your intelligence as if it were 5 lower. Man, I love the alternative. I love the alternative system so much. Shift checks.
Okay, well I failed though, so
Okay.
cool.
Correct. And y'all hit a trap. As y'all, I shit you not. As y'all come along, y'all enter a particular area, and literally like vorpal spikes like shoot out of the ground. Uh, Anybody have any kind of danger sense or anything that you had active or set up that would give you some warning before this happened? It would only give you a second, but at least somebody has some way to be proto-prepared.
Preternatural situational awareness.
Incredible luck.
I would roll both of those. Roll your
my
wisdom,
sunglasses.
Huh?
My sunglasses have X-ray vision, so maybe I
That
would have seen
perfect.
them underground.
Very likely. This is so. So then so you do not enter the area. You do
Great.
see it, and it is huge. It's like a fucking minefield, except it goes up all at once. You just see these blades set under. Did you make incredible luck?
I made it.
Then you're going to be able to disarm this trap and collect the metal that it is made of. So this is basically now once the trap is disarmed, the blades are no longer vorpal, but you do have access to the blades. So this whole thing is worth about 5,000 gathering points. So you disarm the trap and make it, and you are at that central authority tent. Inside are a collage of humans and dark elves. Outsiders, you have to go. You can't stay. Leave this place. Leave this place, please. The hell that awaits you if you do not abandon this nightmare. You can't even imagine.
What happened here?
Yeah, it's all very vague.
Wokex will come. And he does not abide outsiders. We are his servants. He owns us. He is the one who forces us to mine day and night. There is no escape for us. He has already marked us, but you have a chance. Leave. You will be his food, or you will be his slave.
Who or what is this guy?
He is a dragon of the dread god Chot.
Oh. Out of game. Oh. A dragon of Chot, huh?
Oh crap! All right.
Yeah, that's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. He collects metametals. He hoards metametals.
Yeah.
All right.
Fear incarnate, fear, metallic fear, metallic love, metallic ranching, metallic value. All of them depleted. It's all depleted here, but still.
As a follower of chat, you know what? Props. I respect that.
As a man who further also worships the dread Chot, I would like to say,
As the Pope of Chat, I respect that.
well, not this character, but on another
yeah,
character.
no, not this character. No.
But he's meta, where you know.
Do you remember when? Do you remember
Yep.
when Reptilia Sanctus got the chance to become Chot Pope and rejected it? That was such a
That
cool
was
game.
Mhm.
the most
Wasn't that
intense
an
scene
amazing?
ever.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
an amazing game and an amazing moment?
Yeah, that was incredible.
Fantastic. DnDHart, as you're back out with your Tyrannosaurs, y'all are. What would you like to do? What's your next move back here in the big cave, along the road? Now, there's still a lot of boulders on the road, so.
I've decided I'm going to abandon the party and I'm just going to keep it. I'm just kidding. I'm just taking my dinos and I'm leaving. I don't. Wait, so is our path blocked?
As of right now, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Can I use Rockcraft now?
Absolutely. Same situation. You have to drop some mana, and you don't have a lot left. But you could.
Okay, never mind. I'm a bit. Little Rexies, could I so oblige you to maybe help me move some of these boulders?
Absolutely. Okay, boys. She needs our help. Get your tails ready. They start to knock the slap it with their tail, and it's extraordinarily ineffective. But then they get their stuff together, and they start to push and move, and they clear the rocks out of the way.
And thank you. That very helpful. That way, we'll be able to, continue on our path when the times comes. Hey, little one, little unicorn, Rexy. What? Can you try to open that little portal thing for me again?
The portal is opened.
That's so interesting. I'm just going to look inside the portal.
Okay.
Fate rolls. It closes. You are decapitated. Make a new character.
Maybe. No. So
she dies of just playing her big brother Rex.
No, but a couple of dino pixies come through. So you have 3 dino pixies flying around. One is a Diplodocus, one is a Triceratops, and one's a Stegosaurus, all with little bitty dragonfly-like wings fluttering around. Hey there, Shiki!
Y'all are just so cute! Oh my goodness, I've never seen little creatures like you! Wow. Which piece of this fancy little world?
We come from Dino Faerun. You have a blessed one among you. And they bow their head to your Tyrannosaurus unicorn.
Let's go pat its head and be like, yeah, it had a very interesting birth.
It says that you're its mother.
What? Not biologically. I might not be alive if I birthed this, but
It says you have given him.
Sweet.
It says that you have given him milk.
I have.
Well, if you nursed him, then that's pretty much on you then.
Hey.
So if he thinks it's you.
I mean, it doesn't bother me none. I'm all for having an adorable little, little thing. I think I'm his mama. Oh my goodness.
And says the Stegosaurus, what is your name?
My
Dear
name.
mage.
m- my name's Baryonyx, though my friends call me Onyx.
Baryonyx.
Yeah,
My
like the
name is
dinosaur.
my name is Ralph, and I am a true pixie of the Stegosaurus court.
Oh, that's very nice to meet you, Ralph
Will
of the Stegosaurus Court.
I would love to give to you some of my dust, some true pixie dust,
Oh,
which will allow you to fly.
oh,
Yes.
what
No,
does
it's
that
gonna.
entail?
Well, you sprinkle the pixie dust on you, and then you can fly.
Where does the dust come from?
I mean, just you see how it just like falls off me as I fly. Now to get you enough, I have to. It's gonna look a little weird, but he starts like just shaking himself
Oh,
back and forth, and
are you okay? You look like you're having maybe a little bit of like a seizure. Or...
the Elaine dance. And you get yourself a patting of pixie dust. So
Ah, very kind of you for doing that for no particular reason.
Ralph knows how to take care of Ralph's friends.
We're friends. I just
uh,
met you.
I mean, you know,
I'm okay with that.
okay,
I
good,
mean,
good.
yeah, no, I'm okay with it. I just a lot of people are like they don't take to friendship, so usually they're like maybe we're acquaintances first, and that's not as much fun as being friends.
I have been accused of being a little too open in my life, and I'm gonna not lie, it's gotten me in trouble. So for a second there, I was like, oh shit, it's happening again.
No, no, I don't think so at all. I very nice friend.
He gives a smile. Okay, back down in the as she's getting help from Dino Pixies. Y'all are in the dregs of hell. Um, don't let it happen to you like it happened to us. If he thinks that you're worth keeping, Wokex will make sure you're his to control. Leave us to our fate. So,
Well, we're fucked.
I mean, I kind of want to leave, but we can't leave, right? Like, we got.
And we totally could. I mean, we don't. I'm not saying we should, but we totally could.
We could.
I mean, gold should be for everybody, to be fair, not just one
That is
person.
true.
What's stopping you guys from just running away while he's gone? Like, have we just haste you and we all just run really fast the other direction?
we all have these marks upon us, and you see the Twitch channel symbol. Like out of game, in game you know what they are, but out of game it looks exactly like the Twitch logo. We have these burned upon us.
Are they all on your arms?
He
Let's
can
cut off
teleport
the
us back.
limbs.
As soon as we try to
because
escape, he'll
you-
know.
Oh,
Do you
good
ever
point. We could just.
consider just kind of hacking it off? If
Yeah,
they're
I
all
was
on
about to ask that,
external
actually.
limbs.
Have you ever
You
tried
know.
hacking off your own arm?
Well, you can hack off each other's arms, right? Like stand in a big circle. Everybody does the one to the right.
So for the record, that still will make sure that the limb never grows back. And cutting off your own arm may sound easy or something that you can just do, but most people have a
But
little
like
bit of
slave,
trouble.
but like eternal slavery or whatever, or like you lose the arm, like you could just. We could help you, probably.
I wonder if out of game y'all actually imagine. You know what? If it came down to slavery or cutting my own arm off, or cut my brother's off, I would cut my other person's off. Like do y'all
But if some
imagine?
friendly stranger showed up and was like, "We'll like give you anesthetic, and then we'll lop it off, and then you
Sure.
can go free," it'd be like, "Wow, you know." I'm a psionicist. I could probably knock him out, right? Knock him out. Make a psionic blade with constructs.
So I will submit to you
Bob's
that
your
if you
uncle.
start doing this in any kind of scale, he's gonna know, because this isn't just like the whole point of this is the thaumaturgical connection. So if he starts noticing, arms getting cut off, I totally could do it to someone
Right,
else.
that's fair.
We gotta
You
keep
know,
the
it's
arms.
just a thought.
It's
Keep
a
'em on
lot
ice.
of mining accidents.
Yeah, and there you
They
go.
happen.
But they do know.
Hmm.
Anybody have a cooler?
Okay.
we have a-
So where is Wolkix right now?
he lives in the cave on the spire, and you see like off like one giant spire that goes up, and you can see the cave at the top.
And there are no gods here. It's just hundreds of y'all, and like the one dragon. I'm trying to get an understanding of what's going on here in this valley.
Yes, one mighty dragon,
Uh-huh.
backed by
Can he one
of the most
control you
horrid.
through the thing?
No, but he can tell if we run.
Okay. So what? Okay, like I mean, out of game. So I mean, we basically have an army, right? Like everybody could fight with us to fight the dragon.
Yes, absolutely could. Yes.
Are these guys a bunch of nobodies? Like, how helpful are they going to be in this?
Yeah.
They are very weak. There are a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie. When I set up the encounter originally, I again thought you were gonna have like an army of Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I thought that I had this badass like image of an army of Tyrannosaurus Rex versus a dragon. But
how about an army
that's
of
what happens
emaciated
when you
slaves
assume.
versus a dragon? Is
Huh?
that?
Uh-huh.
How about an army of emaciated slaves versus the dragon? That's like.
Was it my first choice
Comparable.
when I was writing it out? No. But that's where we're at.
These Rexes are precious cargo.
That's right. We wouldn't pit
And
them
you weren't
against
friends
the
with them,
dragon.
and they're gonna die at the end of this.
Honestly, yeah, they're all going to get their brains eaten anyway. Kind of makes me feel bad about the whole thing, but here we are.
We don't talk about that.
I mean,
The free range.
Ranch life is not
it's
fun.
it's a cattle drive. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not driving the cattle in the old
the
west
resort?
yeah, right. Like it was beef that got
To go
driven.
to.
They weren't milk. They weren't driving milk cows back in the day.
I have one small idea. We could probably enhance it, do something a lot crazier. If we could bait it to eat something, I have a bunch of dynamite. You can blow it up in its stomach and deal a bunch of damage. I don't think kill it unless we could beef all that up somehow. But
Nice.
I mean, dynamite does solve a lot of problems. Do you know up until like the 40s, you could go buy dynamite at like your local hardware store. Like from like up until probably like 1940, 1950, like somewhere around early 1950s, you could just like buy dynamite at like Ace Hardware, the equivalent of the Ace Hardware down the street.
you know what? I believe it.
Absolutely true. You just
No, I believe it. We're selling stuff in Walmart right now. We shouldn't be.
Just buy dynamite. So, what do we want to do? We want to go dynamite?
So we gotta get him to eat it.
That's part of the tricky part.
Not necessarily, because
Or you just have to
dynamite
do it
will
like-
hurt even if it blows up on your ass. So
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to get it in his mouth. There are other options. Now, is it gonna be as effective as getting it in his mouth? No. Do I think you have a high likelihood of getting a highly intelligent, powerfully spellcasting dragon to eat a stick of dynamite? Also, no. So,
Is he originally
Why
from
don't you
this
constructs,
place?
little T? Sorry, go ahead.
Is he originally from here?
is he indigenous? Yes, he is. He
Okay.
is from here. Good call. Good question.
You said
He's
using
from the
constructs? Construct.
Yeah, like if you made a fake something and it had the dynamite, like bait, and he
I think
eats
he might just straight up detected its psionic energy though. If he's
Sure.
if he's good enough at what I don't know, but I would be worried that would be the case.
I can create dino golems. I don't really know what
We
the
go back
golems
and
are
get
in
the army.
this, but
so
And I can also create some golems, but
a dino golem specifically is, you know how like in museums most of the dinosaur skeletons you see are not full dinosaur skeletons. They're just models. Like they might have one actual fossil and the rest of it's all
Yeah.
just. So a dino golem is bringing that to life. That's what that is. Like it will come. You can like raise up a thing that looks like a dinosaur skeleton, but it's not actually one.
So we cover it with a blanket, it'll never know that it's just a skeleton. And we can
Exact-
fill its ribs with dynamite. Spill a little blood on top of it, and then it'll smell it. I'm sure I can find some meat. Can I go hunting while I'm up here?
Absolutely.
For no metagamey reason at all.
we have like talking stones, right?
Yeah, y'all can all talk.
We had that last time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. You can
Okay.
communicate with her.
We're keeping you updated.
Yes, Baryonyx will know about everything that's happening.
The table is precious cargo. We're not shoving dynamite into it.
Not even one?
No! Precious cargo. We'll make a fake T-Rex.
Mm.
Oh, so wait, is the information relayed over to me? Because
Yeah. You know.
I'll
Yeah.
relay everything back about Dino Golem.
I have a dino golem I can add.
I mean, send the Dino Golem down.
And then we
No
can
matter what we do, right?
I could see if I could find something to hunt real fast, and we could put some. We can like put the dynamite inside of it, and then like also put the raw meat inside of it. That way it smells it. I do have a question. So I have dino skin. Could I possibly use dino skin to cover the?
Dragons are highly intelligent creatures. Y'all know that, right? Also,
But are they
I
hungry?
think this guy's like probably
That's-
smarter than me.
this is
But
not a Looney Tunes game.
Skeleton covered in dino skin. It'll never know the difference.
You're
It
fucking-
will smell like meat.
like fucking Elmer Fudd sticking a dynamite in a fucking
Walking up to Smaug.
no
He's turning it like a carrot for Bugs Bunny.
right, like sticking the dynamite in front of the carrot.
Not all dragons are intelligent.
No, they're
This could be
not.
one
But
of the non-intelligent ones.
believe me, Chot dragons are entirely intelligent.
Can I roll
He
my
worships
special
Chot, he's
12-sided
intelligent.
die?
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Can I roll my special 12-sided die and just see what happens? See if we could use what happens?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
What if we trick it?
You mean
and
the
be like,
the Architect's Tarot's got die?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
what if we bring him a sacrifice? We say it's a sacrifice to him. We trick him.
Okay, great. Awesome. That's not that helpful. I got justice. Any damage done to you happens to the enemy.
Oh, nice.
Just like
All right, so we just gotta kill you.
Just blow you up, and then I spare
Now,
the
is
dying
it
on
the
you. And then...
percentage? The percentage damage happens to the enemy? I would hope.
Yes, it'd be a percentage,
Okay,
but it has to be done by the enemy. You don't get to do it yourself. Ha! I killed myself, so you die. Does it?
I
Right.
declare you my enemy.
Right.
Real quick,
Works that
I
way.
no longer like you, and I've decided that it's time for you to go.
We could bait him into killing you, I guess. But is that a spell? Like, would he just immediately know the spell's on her?
He might. Powerful being. Also, for the record, he eats he also has to consume meta power, so he doesn't eat like food. He consumes.
Can we poison the meta power somehow, maybe?
It's an interesting idea. Yeah,
Ooh.
possible.
Alright, so why don't we find some like gold and just shove it in front of him? Nub nub. And then just we'll like drill a hole in the gold, put the dynamite inside that. Uh-huh.
He's a dragon of Chot. He's meta aware, correct?
No, not necessarily. I mean,
Okay.
that kind of ability isn't available to all beings just because they worship Chot. Best thing is he would say he's meta-aware in a very basic way, in the sense that he knows that life is a story or a narrative. But like people in real world,
Okay.
you can believe that. That might be true anyways. Like in real life, life might be best understood from a point of view of a story or a narrative.
Okay. I had a horrible thought that occurred to me, and I was afraid of.
Oh no! I'm not that big of an asshole. I'm just give you a dragon that's
No.
listening the whole time. Mmm.
Exactly. I was like, he's a dragon of Chot. He could technically be watching the stream.
Yeah, that's right.
He's just in the chat, you idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
They think they're gonna get one over on me.
So if
I
it
mean,
lacks
technically,
metal,
Prade is watching. Like,
Yeah.
if it likes metal a lot, then what if we got like a big piece of metal and then cast like enlarge on the metal? Would that be tricky enough for him? Or is he just highly aware and be like, nah, that metal just looks bigger than it is?
You can't know for sure. I mean, any kind of spell might risk it, but the idea of poisoning like a supply of the metal that's sent to him is not a terrible idea. It's got legs.
Does anything in the Cathanid book or the Elder Gods book are there any like recipes for some sort of thing we could use or psionic ways? Anything to do with kind of tainting something psionically or whatever?
Hard to see. There's definitely a way to taint meta power with it. Like, so you can taint meta power with madness anyways. So there's a way to poison ideas. So you can poison the meta power in some of the metal for sure.
I'm thinking that might give us at least an upper hand in the fight following. That I don't think it's going to kill him outright, but all we need is enough of an upper hand that we can actually handle him.
Yeah, if somebody has a way to do that, I can try boosting it 50-50 shot.
Yeah, I don't have as much psionic power or psi power as I usually have because I haven't recharged my batteries. So that's not great if we're going into a big fight, I'll be honest.
You could maybe poison the metal with madness.
I have.
Yeah, I think that's the right move.
I do have a question. I have a couple things in my. What the heck is dragons suck?
So there's like a cult of fossil mages that hate dragons. They think dragons are like dumbass copies of dinosaurs, and that dinosaurs are cooler than dragons. So there is, as the lore in my game, not all fossil mages are like this, but there is a cult of fossil mages that hate dragons. And if you have it, you get massive bonuses when fighting dragons, which was part of the reason why I was like thinking down a particular. I mean, on one level, every one of these games is based on just a western. So like a town that's being forced by some evil company or something to mine or taking all of their. That's like classic western shit. The last game was the Magnificent Seven. The first game, like you killed my brother. Like everything has been based on actual westerns. So there's like Pale Rider is probably the best example. Pale Rider is one of my favorite westerns, maybe my favorite western. That and Josie Whale are pretty close. But it's all like there's a lot of westerns that are about like miners being preyed upon by someone. So that's what this entire thing is a play on that.
All right, and dragons fear me. What would let's say one?
You have to have dragons suck to have dragons fear me, but you have it like you're able to intimidate dragons.
Interesting.
If you pull on the dragon hating cult of fossil mages, you have game against dragons.
Is it that ironic?
Yeah, that's why I did it. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was so fucking hilarious.
That ironic.
I knew when you took the class you probably didn't see that stuff.
But I saw it. I saw it indeed. Because I was like, what is that?
Yes. When you took
I just thought it was some sort of like rivalry between like dinosaurs and dragons, because I feel like that's a thing.
It is a play that's basically what it is, but it's that taken to yes, it is a rivalry between dinosaurs and dragons. That's exactly right. But there is but then there's like a cult of fossil mages that takes that to the extreme. So yeah, the idea is part of the reason why I set this up was to accentuate that particular line because of the irony, and Databyte said the irony kind of hurts my soul a bit. You're stepping out. We're stepping into the ONU. You're living a different life. I thought it was funny.
It's a double life. I'm no longer here. I don't like dragons. Apparently,
Dinosaurs only.
Dirty fire breathers.
Only dinosaurs.
All right.
Dragons
so
are stupid, man.
let's poison this thing. Let's poison the metals. How do we do it?
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay.
Can I? This is gonna sound awful, but can I drain people's like I mean, not to hurt them, but can I like knock? If I can I take any sort of psionic energy from these people? This is an army of people that aren't going to be useful in a fight. Is there a way I could just like put them, knock them out, but like drain their psionic energy just to get some for myself?
The problem is you get psionic energy from people's like euphoria and good feelings.
Okay, fair. And this is the opposite of that, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to, because I'm just going into it with kind of low size, so I'm just kind of trying to be a little bit more cognizant of that.
I think I mean no, like yeah, I mean
Because I'm also concerned that the madness might cost me psi. I'm assuming to put potentially, in which case I'm gonna have to use even more, and that's before the fight is even started.
You have some gathering points. You can do stuff ritually with the book.
That's good.
Didn't I give you
a lot of gathering points?
Yeah, that's a
good point. Didn't I give you a level of priest or something?
Yeah, I have a level of priest. That's so if I have time to do some stuff with gathering points, I might be able to do rituals to regain psi and maybe charge my batteries a little bit.
Absolutely. I think the only thing is you have to understand there's a risk of him becoming aware. If y'all move quicker,
yeah,
you're in a better position. But
that's fair. I just don't know.
Option. Yeah.
Yeah, because right. I mean, I have. Let's see how much psi I have. Right now, I have total. I have like 80, and I usually have well over like 150 between my batteries and my personal psionics.
Okay.
So I'm just a little concerned that because I'm assuming I'm to put at least 20 to 40, maybe even a little bit more into this madness, into the metal, if I'm really looking for a serious effect. In which case, I'm just sitting kind of low. So I'm gonna recharge. Unless you guys, whatever you guys think as well, because if you want to move fast, I'm down to move fast, but just a little worried about it.
No, we can take.
I'm down to throw a bunch of gathering points at you to do this. So
I know it does say that there's a recipe. You did say that there was a recipe for the golden mead that the elder gods create. So I don't know if that also helps to regenerate.
Oh, you can regenerate.
It does.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. It's still gonna take rituals and stuff like that. So
sure.
You're still do you want to do? So you do have to do that. DnDHart, do you want to join them? I mean, I think we've been have clearly established that there's certainly a lot your character brings to the table. Do you want to join them, or do you want to stay back? It's up to you. Oh, you're mute. I can't hear you.
Probably gonna go join them.
Okay. Do you want to bring the Tyrannosauruses with you?
I don't know how I get them down there.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to. You could bring the dinosaurs if you wanna. Because then if you
with rockcraft and stuff though, and shape environment, couldn't you just like make it slope?
It's a great idea. Fantastic. Yeah. She does need to regenerate her mana though. Do you have any mana?
Yeah,
potions?
I got.
I'm also afraid he might become aware of that.
He probably will. That's pretty intrusive.
That's a lot of movement for dinosaurs,
But timed right, that's not a problem. Like, you might want him going after her after he's poisoned. And then it's the Tyrannosauruses and her and y'all. And that
good point.
And then Joshua
my ritual
gets
might
his
restore her mana, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, the golden mead
once she gets to us, then so you can probably use mana as you want now, knowing that when you get here, it'll be restored.
Yeah, the golden mead can, for sure. Okay?
Okay.
So, but then she has to be able to shape the thing. Maybe the right thing to do is to go back for the night to her. Up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain.
So we can all come back in together with the poison metal.
Set everything up so that you're not exposed to the dragon. And then all of y'all can go in. You can poison the metal and everything else. Okay.
And we could even, I guess, taking metal out of this place will probably alert him, right? So we can't take the metal out of here and then poison it overnight.
I think if you take a little metal out of the place, that should alone should not alert.
I'm thinking we could try that just so that we can at least practice infusing the madness into it, so that we're not going into it for the first time. Get a little trial run in. Right. Makes sense to me. Then y'all are gonna head back and. We're going to have, is there anything you want to do while you head back? I'll start with you, Lil T. Just as we're going back to the camp?
Y'all's camp.
I have my preternatural awareness up, but other than that, I'll be reading the book and preparing for the rituals and stuff, just so that I...
Fantastic. Roll wisdom and your intelligence?
God. Made both.
Okay. Get improved ritual magic. Baryonyx, is there anything you want to do while you wait for them to come join up with y'all?
Are the pixies still here?
I mean, you can open a portal and bring him back. Yeah.
I was just gonna ask him if they had any, anything that might be able to help against the dragon. I don't know if they like dragons or not.
I don't have any care about dragons either way, but you can also use that pixie dust to restore your mana.
Well, that's handy.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I
It's
suppose
just some people have a problem with the method by which it must be consumed.
Oh.
You don't eat it. You have to
Okay.
snort it up your nose.
Oh, well.
We tend to use little straws, like they kind of like candy straws.
That's not, you got one of those on you?
Absolutely. Here,
Great, thank you.
Here, I'll cut the line for you.
Thanks, I appreciate you greatly.
What you doing over there?
What a
Oh,
bro.
Okay, you guys are just gonna come back and I'm just gonna be snorting something.
We're like, what?
You guys were going through all this, I'm up here snorting stuff.
Partying with the pixies.
I'll tell you. When I told DnDHart about the game, one thing I was like, "We're kind of raunchy. You're cool." She's like, "Look, I'm fucking down." I was like, "Are you really though?" Now I know you are. If you're willing to have your character snort a line, we're good. You can play with us all day. We have established that the line is at least far enough that there ain't gonna be any problem with this group. I was worried when I roll for drug addiction. No, but you do get all your mana back, and you get 10 extra mana besides. Lennox, anything you want to do as y'all travel back to your camp?
Yeah, I'm gonna try like forage again.
Mhm.
Try it.
I'll be right back.
Roll your wisdom -4 and your intelligence -4.
Yay! Okay, wisdom passes on a 13, and intelligence crit.
Boom, then get improved gathering
Yay.
and foraging. And Goldrick, what are you going to do as you travel along?
I also have improved gathering, and I would like to just gather some different materials for crafting.
Roll your wisdom as if they were one higher, and your intelligence as if they were one higher.
Even wait, with the one higher, that might be a crit, actually. Nope. That's fail, and then. Oh, that one's a crit though, with the one higher.
You get a total of 1,500 gathering points. I am going to pause for a minute, so I'm going to go to the restroom and everything else, since Sean had to step away anyways. So we're going to pause for a few minutes, and we will be right back to finish the last half of today's section. Until then, the game is paused. everybody, we're back. Okay, we're gonna start the next morning. We're gonna start the next morning, and Pokemon song was so long. Y'all, you have little T. You have the metal. One thing didn't ask you is what kind of meta metal do you want to use? What kind of meta power do you think would be best to poison for Chot?
To change into madness, it's probably love is probably pretty close to madness. No.
Love is established as close to madness.
Yeah. That seems like if there's a healthy bit of love around, that seems like it could be a good one.
Okay.
Just because it might make us. My thought is that we might be able to make it more corrupt without being as detectable, because it doesn't look like there's. It could just be love, right? As opposed to like we do something else, and who knows.
Okay. So you're gonna have that. That's established. You have the mead, and both you and DnDHart have that to re-energize yourselves if you need to. Essentially, a mana potion and a psi potion, which doesn't really exist, but you have an example of it essentially. I'm gonna go around. Go on.
Sorry. Am I able to charge up my batteries with that as well, by any chance?
No, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Now, we're gonna go in. We're gonna make our land bridge, and that dragon's gonna come out, and that's the idea. That was kind of the general idea, but we do want to get it poisoned first.
I can use non-detect and invisibility and whatnot to potentially sneak in, get it down, have him eat it, and then have everybody come in.
I can make pushes of invisibility too. I have
Okay.
that as a spell from the Minecraft mage.
It's a long journey from the cave opening where you are to his cave. That's a long journey.
Indeed. Although he's not psionic, right? So there's
No.
the odds that he catches me based on my psionic
Yeah, it's good.
abilities is probably low. So as long as I'm non-detected and invisible and all those standard fare.
And you can fly your little ass over there.
Yeah, I can fly, and I'm so small that I can speed myself up with haste and telekinesis for variable side
Okay.
points.
Done. Okay. We're gonna make that happen. So, Goldrick, do you wanna make the invisibility potions?
Yeah, I'll drop the mana to make the potion.
Okay.
Godspeed, little T. He just flies.
Little-
into
Be
the distance.
careful, little guy.
Little T, I need
What
you
you
to
gonna get hurt?
roll your wisdom and your charisma.
Wisdom I made. Charisma I crit. Let's go.
That's good.
I think my niece took my notepad.
No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so as you go and you drop the metal, the dragon emerges from the cave, aware of your presence, due to its awareness. Now you definitely can get a chance to run. What do we have here?
Ah, shit.
And we're far away.
You're
from
very
him.
far away.
I was already hasted. We did establish I was hasted, so that helped
you
us
can
a little bit.
you can run, but he ain't eating the fucking metal you
Yeah.
just left there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there goes that. Are you just gonna fly your little ass away?
I don't know what the fuck else I said.
Okay.
Incredible
We're
luck.
delivering it for him.
Yeah.
Do I know? Am I able to see why he didn't? Like, did he just instantly
Awareness?
detect the metal is
Awareness.
of me or of the metal being poisoned?
Oh,
Or both.
it's. I mean, awareness allows him to awareness breaks is a meta ability.
Sure, I'm just asking. Like, does it?
Of you.
Is it okay? But it, not necessarily of the metal. It's just that he knows. some
Right,
fuckers
but
drop metal.
you're sitting here dropping the metal
I'm just-
down.
No, I agree. This piece is. I'm just saying. Like, does he
Yeah.
know of the plan as a whole that we're
No,
making metal
not.
poison? Not necessarily. I'm
not
establishing
necessarily.
that so that.
Yeah. No, not
I'm just saying if I
necessarily.
could haul my ass away and have them do something on the other, like, we could try it again potentially, but probably not.
No, because I'm
Just
flying
yell
after.
back, you were just delivering it.
I'm flying after your ass.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a badass scene. So the dragon,
Oh,
emerges.
Shit.
the dragon emerges, 120 feet long, massive wings, a deep purple, and with eyes that leak maroon energy out of them, like just empty blackness that just has energy that leaks out. And as you fly out, it flies right after you. Here's little T is flying his little ass towards them, and Ooh.
Oh shit!
And y'all
Guys,
see it
I don't think
flying.
it worked. I see little T.
Yeah.
He's coming.
Just
Run,
Little T,
fly!
psionically, red alert!
I know you're hasted. Roll against me on the 100-sided.
We never left the Shonies. 46.
But re-roll because we essentially tied.
Oh god.
Hell yeah.
56.
Okay.
not a lot better.
Little T like lands right in front of you as the dragon comes to meet you all in the like right there at this outcropping.
Didn't go exactly as planned.
Roll for initiative because DnDHart gets DnDHart gets a +5 because she has dragon suck.
I rolled a 1.
But you do have to beat a
got
16
18.
total. Oh, good. Then you get to go
I
first.
got 18.
11.
Then you get to go first.
Nice.
We will start with y'all. What do y'all want to do? Who's going first against this thing?
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna do commander and give everyone 2 actions per round.
Okay. Roll
Nice.
your charisma for your commander.
Hang on. I can't hear anyone.
Okay. That would be on
Hello?
you.
What do you want me to roll?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sure the volume will come back.
Hopefully. Okay, everybody's got 2 actions this round.
Because I'm hasted, does that mean I have 3 now? Or is that not how that works?
You would, but except one of the things I have, of course, draconic action sequence, which means I have three actions per round, and I am, of course, have access to memes, and I'm going to use the Doctor Strange meme where he turns time back, so the dragon takes his hands like this, and
Is this contingent?
No, but I can use it as a defensive action.
Ah. Oh shit. Okay.
And so I am turning time back to undo the effect of the commander. So nobody gets any extra actions. I am undoing that.
Do I still have 2 because of haste?
Face the totality of my power.
Ooh.
I love that fucking movie. Your characters have no idea what the hell he's talking about. Such as it is with meta beings when they're in a anachronistic setting, but that's what is going on right now. So as I use one of my 3 actions per round, I am undoing the action of Lennox Hill. And it is now, I guess, whoever wants to go next.
Before, I don't know if I want to take my turn, but I do have a question. With pressure control, can you also, or manipulate pressure, can you also control gravity? I don't know.
No, but you could control someone's relationship with gravity. Like if you knew what you were doing,
okay.
you could lower air pressure so that people float, or
So
you
that
increase
so that he were to fall.
All right, yeah, we could try.
I'm thinking we could. I don't know if it'll work. My thought was to try to bait him into Doctor Strange and us back to where we were both flying, and then try to make him drop from the sky by using manipulate pressure.
I mean, he's flying in front of y'all right now. Yeah, he's
He
out
is?
the app. If you want to try to ground him, you can.
I'm thinking between if he hits the ground with a Minecraft mage, we might be able to like hold him there, in which case the T-Rexes could all fucking jump on him, and we could try to just slam him into the ground real hard and take advantage of whatever manipulations we have for the earth and whatnot. Other such things that I don't know are on the Minecraft mage sheet, I'm sure. Can I also use phase to have him get stuck in the ground? Can I phase him halfway in?
I mean,
I have
you can
2
try
actions.
you can try to do anything, sir. But you can try, yeah.
I have 2 actions. My thought is I could try to make him drop and phase him into the ground, and then hopefully that'll open up options for you guys. I'm sure he'll have a defensive action, but at least I make him burn that.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And you try to affect his.
Starting with the pressure control to drop him. Start with that.
Roll your wisdom and intelligence. Tell me how much psi you're dropping.
Wisdom made, intelligence made, and I will drop 31.
Then in that case, you need to roll against me on the 100 side and meet a 74.
86.
Dang.
Yay!
Yeah.
Then he does
Oh.
take to the ground. Now you're going to try to phase him out?
Is that something you can do? If I were to phase half of his body in and then stop, would he
You
be
can
stuck?
You can
I just mean,
try.
does that how that works on? I'm sure he might have reactions, but is that how that works just as an ability?
Yeah, if you can make it happen. I
Okay.
mean, you get a robust
Okay.
save because you're breaking body integrity.
Oh, right. Okay, that's why I was asking the question for those
Yeah.
kinds of things, because
Mhm.
I just want to make sure I'm okay. In which case, it might not be best to do that if someone else. I can if one of you wants to take an action, I can hold my second action here and either help you guys or we can discuss how what to do now. I just think him hitting the ground is helpful for us because he's on the ground now.
Right.
Can I do that? The dragons fear me.
Absolutely, you can try to use Dragon's Fury. For what effect exactly?
What do you mean?
Could you make him lose a defensive
Can I-
action, maybe?
What do you want to ultimately do with Dragon's Fury him? Like, how he is down on the ground beneath y'all now. He's
Can I
gonna.
really Can I really just crush his self-confidence?
There are a lot of creative ways to use fear. Like if you use Dragon's Fear Me right now and you just used it, the most likely effect is that he won't attack you directly. That would be the most likely result of using that in this, unless you have an idea. So there's creative ways to use that. For instance,
I want to target his self-confidence so he feels like he can't do anything against us and our army of.
okay,
Thing.
just make him feel bad about himself.
Support it.
I love it.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Okay, somebody is that and be like, how in the world would anything fear you? Look at those scales; they're so supple and soft. I've seen compies that are more intimidating than you giant winged gecko.
Supple and soft.
Ooh.
Yeah, she really gave it to him. That was a. I
He was
felt
only
that.
telling the truth.
Bird. Okay, roll your charisma, DnDHart.
Okay.
Damn, sick burn. Damn, bro, sick burn. Huh?
Where's my character sheet? There it is. I made it.
Okay.
I didn't
Then
crit, but I made it.
then he is definitely his. You got him right here. It'll have an effect for sure. In fact, what it's gonna do is it's gonna keep. I was gonna have him climb. I was gonna have him climb the cliff to try to get back up to you, but will not be doing that. He will have to take ranged actions only.
Garrett,
I'm
do you have
gonna
any?
make a direct eye contact and be like, "These babies go rip you to shreds." It's like pointing back to my my Rexes.
How dare you?
She's starting dominance. with that
I
icon.
dare. Shuffle
Shit.
softly, boy.
What's up?
How good are you causing landslides, or just because he's
I mean,
right
I've got
below
mold
this.
earth and dynamite, like
He's right below
fireball.
this cliff, right? We could just throw a shitload of this cliff at him,
Mhm.
and I could assist you in doing that. Again, he might have a defensive action, but he's gonna have a defensive action for most stuff.
I mean, it'll burn one at least.
Exactly. I don't know, I'm thinking with him below the cliff, at least takes advantage of. Sorry, Laura, go ahead.
Yeah. If we do the cliff thing, I can try to increase the damage from that, or I could try something to slow him down a little more.
Because you do have 2 actions, don't you?
Yeah, one more thing I could do.
And I also have one more action, so I'm wondering if he starts with the cliff and then we both honestly we don't have to decide now. We can react from there and see if it even hits. Because if it hits and you increase the damage, if it doesn't hit, I might be able to make it hit. In which case you can increase the damage. Because I'm thinking I have Mind Spike and other such things that I could use as an action to cut one of his defensive actions potentially. In which case, we might be able to ensure something lands.
Okay. Garrett, you
Great.
doing that?
Garrett.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump 35 mana for mold earth and just create like as big as a landslide as I can with that.
Just earthbend, basically.
Yeah.
Anybody watching?
Sick image.
Anybody watching Netflix's Avatar? I liked it a lot.
I have
Is
not
it, is
started
it, is
it
it
yet.
actually good?
I liked
I'm-
it a lot. I understand.
Okay.
It has not it's gotten very like mixed reviews, but like it's very
Mhm.
like people either love it or hate it. I was definitely on the love it side, and I
Okay.
saw what they were doing, and I think that they 80% accomplished what they were trying to do, and I fucking loved it.
I heard the biggest problem was the acting, and that if it weren't for that, the show would actually be like quite a bit better. Is what
It gets better as the time goes on. There's very particular
fair.
actors who do not deliver as well as they could.
Yeah.
But I think as an overall product, I loved it. I mean, I haven't been able to sit down and watch very many movies or television shows in forever, and I couldn't stop watching it. So my biggest problem was with Ira. I thought that not as an actor, but I thought that he was not written as sophisticated as he should have been. Besides that, I fucking loved it. Okay, Garrett, roll your 100-sided for this. Flat fate roll.
I got a 7.
Well, that'll do it as a flat fate roll. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Boom. The stuff falls upon him, doing massive damage. He is not doing well. I'm prevented from using my defensive action, which is tis but a scratch. Was what
Can
I was going to
I
use.
multiply the damage now?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Great.
How
I'm
much?
gonna use Yahtzee effect.
Okay, let's see how much you can multiply it.
Yahtzee effect.
Can I use enhanced skill on her Yahtzee effect to increase?
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm thinking we just
so
all
I'm
in on this
rolling-
damage.
Yeah, I'm rolling 5d6s, 7d6s. 7, right?
7, yeah.
Yeah, I'll use enhanced skill on what she's doing here as well. I don't know if I need to say that before or after. So I'm
No,
just
yeah,
saying
yeah,
it.
yeah. You need to do it now.
I got
Okay.
a full house.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that's massive damage against this thing.
And I'll drop another 30 psi on that.
Okay. He is trapped under tons of rubble. Absolutely tons of rubble.
Do we know how much damage was done, or do we just know that it's like he looks like he's held kind of
he
type
look
thing?
he
Just-
looks
just
like
question.
he looks in a very bad way.
Okay, cool. Just check.
Yeah, he looks fucked up. It's your turn, Baryonyx.
Ah. Okay. Can I encourage my Rexes to sick 'em, boys?
So you're gonna throw the Tyrannosaurus Rexes on him?
If I could.
Problem
Show him
is
how weak he really is. Num num num.
the problem is getting him down there now because he's at the bottom of this. So you never established.
I thought he was
the-
closer.
No, he's at the very bottom of this. This
Can I cast Featherfall on all of my Rexes?
if you have mana overcharge, mass casting, and you drop enough mana.
I still have 73 mana, so.
Do you have mana overcharge and mass casting?
No, I don't think so.
Then you can't. Do
I don't know what that is. Dang it!
They're general mage skills that any mage can take. But
Oh.
yeah, you need mana overcharge and mass casting to do that. Note for next time. Okay, so you have to create. You can spend this round creating a land bridge so they can go down.
Let's work on that.
Okay, you just drop some 20 mana should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a way down now. The dragon, you has to use one of its actions to restore itself, so it casts a greater restoration with what action it has left, and it throws the rocks off as it returns to full health. It then unleashes a breath weapon upon all of y'all. The breath weapon is a cloud of words and memes that covers the area. Now, because he's at an awkward angle, he doesn't have a straight shot at y'all. So this lowers the chance it gets affected. You have something on your mind, Laura?
No. No.
What?
No, I don't think I could stop him. I don't think I can stop his restoration.
Okay.
We could drop a boon. Actually, can we drop boons to stop restoration? Like to stop him from doing that? Is that something? I just make sure. Not sure if the new boon rules. Spent that.
You can if you want to try to do that.
That is something I think we all got
I'll
to go
do
to
it
the
if
end of the
nobody
last
wants
game,
to.
right? We all
Okay.
going to the end of the last
Yeah.
game?
Okay, one of y'all has to beat my 100-sided. I rolled a 36.
Who wants to drop it? I guess before I roll it, I'll drop it if you'd like, Garrett.
So I'll drop it. I'll drop it here.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll drop it.
you gotta beat a 36 on 100-sided.
All right. Come on. I got 100.
Fantastic. Then you absolutely stop the restoration. The Tyrannosaurus
The triple zeros.
the Tyrannosaurus then drop on him and start to tear him to pieces. Powered by DnDHart's Dragon Suck, the Tyrannosauruses are able to completely obliterate this creature. Powerful though it was related to these people, it was not a powerful spellcaster. It didn't even have any contingencies on it, and so that really saved your ass. I rolled at the beginning to see if it was a powerful enough spellcaster to have contingencies. It did not, and honestly, there was a lot of stuff that was manipulated because of DnDHart's ability. So y'all kill this fucking thing and succeed. You can hear the people rise up and cheer in the distance as the symbols which had burned on them for so long disappear, and this community, this group, oppressed for so long, is freed from the dragon that held them back.
Gold for the people.
They are.
I feel real good about that, guys. We did good.
You did. That was awesome.
They didn't need to dismember themselves. Look at that.
Yeah.
Saved a lot of arms today.
It didn't start out that way with the little T getting chased down by the fucking dragon, dude. That was pretty
cool
wild. What a
That'd be a
great
great
scene.
commission.
Yeah, hell yeah, it would be.
This is a
the
commission.
little T so small next to that dragon. That was awesome. Great fight. And y'all, so what do y'all want to do next? Do y'all want to tarry here in the town? You want to get moving again? You want to get? They want to grant you, Garrett, 160,000 money points worth of depleted value gold.
Yeah.
And the rest of y'all are given 40,000 in various value meta metals.
Gathering points worth.
The gathering points worth on actually is more than the 5 times. So you actually the 40,000. This is actually 200,000 in gathering points for you.
Nice.
Inverting the normal relationship, basically. So what do you want to do? Stay in town? It is getting late. John had a good night's sleep last night. That was up to y'all. You want to stay in town, or y'all want to hit the road again?
This is not the same town that we were.
I'm down for either.
No, this is a completely different place.
Yeah, okay.
How well did my
Uh,
Rexes eat?
Huh?
How well did my Rexes eat?
Oh, very well.
Oh, it's true. They may be lethargic. They may not want to move anymore.
Is there anything on his body or on his?
Yeah.
We could go. Oh, we go to his cave.
His
Yeah,
cave
we
is
might
filled.
head to
His
his cave
real
cave
quick.
is filled with metal.
Horde.
His hoard is the meta metals. That's what.
Also, do I get more
Oh,
side
right.
points from how happy these people are to not be enslaved by
nice.
this dragon now?
You can get yourself 170 side points,
Sheesh.
and you can put some of that into your thing. It depends if y'all want. If y'all want to claim more of the metal, they're trying to reclaim their labor. But it's up to y'all. You could say 40,000. Kind of fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, they took that from the. Okay, fair enough.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's basically been
Yeah.
living off of their labor for years. So that's what they're going
fair
to
enough.
like. You can see them streaming towards the cave to claim what is theirs. But it's up to y'all. You can you kind of
No,
owe
I'm
me.
Good. I'm happy.
Is there like a rib cage?
Of the creature? Yeah, absolutely. There is.
Yeah. Can I just take a rib cage or tooth?
Absolutely, you can take both.
Can
And
make a
more.
dinosaur out of this thing, just to really add insult to injury.
Turn it into a dino golem.
Yeah.
There you
just-
go. Now you
make
look
armor out of it.
Now you look nice. Now you got them nice firm scales.
The So decision: stay in town or hit the road again.
I'm down to hit the road unless you guys want to stay in town. I'm down either way, but I'm not like.
I'm good. I'm ready to go.
I'm pretty good
Okay.
either way as well.
Okay.
Finally got my
Pick up some
goal.
ground.
Let's go.
Excellent. On the road again, as y'all continue to travel down the Great Road, Great Cave Road. We will start with you this time, Baryonyx. What do you want to do as y'all travel along?
That's good. I never know what to do during traveling times.
That's a great thing. You just learn new skill. Just add to your repertoire.
Or improve one.
Okay. I don't know. Panic. What's enchant with Dino Spirit?
So it lets you take the soul of a dinosaur and put it into an item. So for instance, like let's say you took like a regular club and you enchanted with the spirit of an ankylosaurus, then when the person struck, the like spirit of the ankylosaurus would come around and it would be as if it was hit by an ankylosaurus. If you had a sword that was enchanted with a tyrannosaurus, as the sword came around, the tyrannosaurus would bite. It's fucking badass, not gonna lie.
Question. If I would,
Do it.
I
I
would.
already know where you're going, but go on.
So could I enchant, use the Dino enchant with Spirit with like the dragon tooth
Yeah, I figured you were
and
gonna do
like the
that.
rib? I want to like have the rib and I want to attach the tooth to the top of it.
Turned into like a hatchet.
And then okay, so I want to learn that skill.
Okay. Roll your wisdom 5
If
times
I
and your
can.
intelligence 5 times.
Yeah.
You gotta love the troll of it. You gotta
Mhm.
love it.
Okay, 10, 8, 7, 11, 14. I guess. Oops. That one. Okay, and that's 13, 13, 3, 4, 12.
So all makes for sure. I know your stats well enough to know you make on those. So take enchant with Dino Spirit. Lennox Hill. What do you want to do as
Nice.
y'all travel along the Great Road?
Oh, well, she's got so many gathering points now. Might as well learn how to craft. Learn how to craft.
Did you already learn that? I thought you already learned craft. Are we
No.
sure?
I
Okay.
have spellcraft.
Roll your wisdom 5 times and your dex 5 times. You know what? Just roll your wisdom once and your dex once. This level it shouldn't be hard for you to learn craft.
Okay. Wisdom crits, and the other one passes.
Okay, fantastic. Then take improved craft.
Hooray!
What about you? Hey, Pirate Tom. What about you, Garrett? What do you want to do, Goldrick, as y'all travel along the Great Road?
I want to improve my create golem skill.
Okay. Roll your wisdom 5 times and your intelligence 5 times.
Oh boy.
Is create
Alright.
golem numbered or is it a basic?
It's numbered. I have create golem 4 right now. I'd like
Okay.
to improve it to 5.
Okay. Roll your wisdom 5 times, your intelligence 5 times.
Crit. Okay, made all my wisdom and I actually crit 1. Crit my first intelligence roll. Crit another intelligence roll.
Nice.
Made all 5 and crit 2 on intelligence.
Then roll take your to 7. Is 7 the max? How high does it go?
I believe that 7 was the max.
Then take it to 7. Little T, what do you want to do as y'all travel along the Great Road?
I'm mute.
You're muted.
Sorry. Thank you. I don't know what level. I'm sure I can't do it yet, but at what level can I take psionic contingencies and set that up?
12. It's very late
12,
for
okay.
Sinuses.
That's fair. I'm just making sure. Okay. If I were to do, just asking. Tell me, if I were to try to learn contingently mind spike, Could I do that early if I just like focused on doing that and tried to pull that down early?
So
Just
what
that one spell?
you can get a skill called autonomic psionic response, which lets you pick one psionic response that you can do automatically without as if contingent. But it's only
That's
one.
cool.
You can't stack them up. It's a single action, but you can do it contingently. Yeah.
And can you change it like every day or type thing, or every time you activate it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll try to learn that then.
Okay. Do so autonomic psionic response. Roll your wisdom as if it was 5 lower, and your intelligence as if it was 5 lower.
Made.
Okay, fantastic. Then you have it. As y'all travel along, you see a group of skeletal cowboys sitting around a fire on one side of the cave off the road, and they are rolling dice. So Lennox Hill is immediately connected. They seem to be betting orbs that glow a green energy, and they are betting among themselves. There is no, I mean, you can say no, but there's no way you don't notice it, Lennox. This group of cowboys.
Ooh, guys, playing dice over there. I think I should play too. I'm pretty good at it. Might win some orbs.
What would we do without those orbs?
I don't know. Live a sad, orbless life.
No, you're right. All right.
All right. I'm gonna go. Anyone want to come?
I want to watch.
Yeah, I'll go.
I don't know about playing, but
I think we can all watch pretty easily.
So there are people who are doing side bets with money. So you see side bets going on with money with some of them. Well, what we got here? A tiefling. What's your name, tiefling?
Hello, I'm Lennox. Who are you?
My name's Jimmy Ray. This is Baba Joe, and this right here is John. And we're playing for souls. Now, demons like to trade in souls as well, but we don't have any larvae around here. No, we have straight up soul power. What about you, Lennox? What you got to bet along a group of?
Well, let's see. I could bet a lucky rabbit's foot, maybe, or I got this crystal bottle. I don't really know what it does, so I might put that up.
Remind me where you got the crystal bottle from?
Same place we got the white glove with rhinestone.
Oh yes, I remember. I know exactly what that does. Okay.
oh, that's right. It was the safety deposit box we dug up.
Yeah. I know exactly what that. I'll take that bottle from you. How about each of us put in? How about two of these orbs, which are some pretty healthy souls, and you put up your little bottle there.
Okay. Kind of seems like you know what the bottle does, and I don't. So how about you put up 4 soul orbs, and I just do the one bottle.
Fine. We'll just put up 4. How would you say?
Okay. Sounds good.
Are you rolling or are we?
I'll roll.
Very well. Now, does anybody want to put? So we're playing a straight round of craps. She rolls. She gets a number. If she rolls 7 or 11 straight off, she auto wins. If she rolls a number, she has to roll that number again before she gets 7 or 11. If she rolls a 2 at the beginning, she also auto loses. How much money do you want to put up? There's at least 500,000 going around. So there's 500,000 total on the table that can be picked up. The 3 of you all together, does anybody want to put down some money for or against her?
I'm gonna be that guy and say that in craps you only lose on the 11 on the first roll, and so it's actually only 7 you crap out on because
Not on the streets, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just arguing because I don't know. It affects how much money I'd put up, right? Cause,
So you win on a 7 or 11 the first roll, and then the second, as they're rolling on, you're gonna lose on a 7 or 11.
And you win on whatever you rolled on the first roll.
Right. And a 2 fails the first time. This is how you would play it. Like this literally is how
if you were playing it on dice, yeah.
And the streets, on the streets, like where I grew up, how I played it in school.
I'll bet 50,000 gold.
On her or against?
On her. I trust my friend.
Right. That's right. And I get a +1 when gambling to any needed roll.
Can I roll incredible luck to help her?
Yeah. See if
I'll
you
Nice.
put money
Hell yeah.
I'll put 25 down as well. 25. That was money points.
Hell yeah, 23 out of 30. I made it.
Wow, that's awesome. That's gonna give you better of 2 rolls too.
Amazing. Is this can I use 2 actions per round right now?
No.
Okay, I'm just
Hart, are you gonna put up any money?
I'm just gonna wash.
Okay. So Lennox, roll your first 2 6-sided dice.
Okay. It's a 6.
So you do not. Oh,
Double 3s.
but then you can add a 1 to it, which means you
can.
auto win.
Hooray! Ah, looks like I win. Thanks,
Man,
guys. That was
you
fun.
are lucky as the day is long. I tell you, I'll take one of my orbs back, and I'll tell you what that fancy little bottle does.
Knew it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I want to know what the bottle does.
Well, that bottle is what we call a trick genie bottle. It has a word. There's some word you need to say into it, or some phrase, or some verbal component. And inside is a genie, probably of the musical persuasion, given the ornate carvings on the outside. That genie will grant you 3 limited wishes. When it's done, you'll lose the bottle and the genie. But you were right to make us double our bet. It was worth a little more than 2.
Well, thank you, Jimmy Ray. So good to know.
Now have a total of 48 soul power that you can use as well from those orbs.
Ooh.
How much gold did I get from my bet?
What did you bet? What did you roll?
50,000.
You get 200,000 back, so 4 times.
All right.
Okay.
Damn, I love those dice.
Everybody at the table gets a level.
Woo!
Everybody.
Have we gotten any, or have I, as a priest, have I gotten any boons from Cathanid by any chance?
Good call. You get 2 boons of Cathanin for yourself.
Cool, thank you.
Good call. Every week, y'all. Pretty solid games.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Really, really solid games. Love it. Okay. As we head out, I'm going to give it to each person to tell your socials, say goodbye. Start with you, Red.
I am DnDHart. I am DnDHart on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. And farewell, I guess.
Sean,
Amazing game as always.
thank you so much. Thank you. It was nice. It's always nice playing with you.
Hi, I'm Sean, and I'm in the Discord. I'm the community manager, and I played that little guy right there. And I don't have socials right now, but one day I will. Smile.
Garrett.
I am Garrett, a player in the ONU, and I played Goldrick, that handsome guy right there. And I'm also running the Discord. Don't have any socials, but I'm around.
Lara.
Hello, I am the creative manager in the Discord, and I am They Call Her Lara on TikTok. See you guys next week.
And I am Joshua Orsak. Have been your narrator. This is the Narrative Universe system. It is a unique TTRPG system that me and my friends invented 28 years ago, and that Mr. Kurtwise wrote into a book. You can find me at the Narrative Universe on TikTok, Orsak Narrative Universe in the Discord, Orsak Narrative Universe on Twitch and YouTube. This will be up in YouTube at least in the next few days. Come by, you can watch the entirety of this series, which is called Out West and Underdark, an Old West campaign set in the Underdark on YouTube, Orsak Narrative Universe, and soon we are going to be starting some brand new channels on all socials. That is the Narrative Universe TTRPG, run by Mr. Kurtwise, as Kurt takes over the leadership role here in the narrative universe, and I get to play games and run this incredible stream with these incredible people. I am week in and week out super impressed and reminded just how amazing an art form and a game this can be, especially when you're playing with the right people. Uh, I think most people dream of getting a chance to run a game like this with people like y'all. The RP, the gameplay, the planning, and the table talk even, which if anybody's played long enough knows table talk matters so much. In a good game, you want the right kind of table talk, and it can enhance so much. And even the table talk is great. Even watching y'all like planning can be very, very dull from the outside, but watching you four plan and the way you plan, slipping in and out of character, trying to find the most fun and most entertaining way, it is an honor to narrate this game with y'all. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for being a part of it. But for now, the stream is ending.